Hello comrades, it's the Rooski here bringing you my list of top 10 iPad games. I do not represent Apple or any of the following apps in any way. This is just my personal opinion. These apps are not rated in any particular order. I'd just like to say that I spent hours on the App Store looking for these great games, so trust me on this one. All of these apps are compatible with the iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. However, some will require separate purchases if you want the regular version and the iPad HD version. The specifications will be in the description below. Like, comment, but don't subscribe. Most of you are weird and I don't know you. Let's get started. At number 10, we have Indestructo-Tank. It is a platformer, great integrated graphics, armor games. There's a PC version. Let me let you hear the soundtrack for this one. It does also have upgrades as well as different modes. No land, high tank, no landmine, high tank. Different missions, as well as just a plain good old survivor mode. That was Indestructo-Tank, and it's free, iPhone compatible. Coming up at number 9, we have Bloons Tower Defense 4. It is basically just your good old tower defense game with balloons implemented into it. Just pop balloons with towers. Let's just play real quick. Let me let you hear the soundtrack for this one. You made faster, slower, more balloons, more levels, money, lives. There's so much room to level up. It's a nice tower defense game. A lot less complicated than all of your like monster whatever kind of tower defense games. Pretty simple, straight to the point. Again, this was Bloons Tower Defense 4 Lite. This is the HD version. It's iPhone compatible. There's an iPhone compatible one, but it's not HD. Coming up at number 8 is Lunar Racer. This is free on the App Store, and it is a platformer with kind of an implemented sort of driver's feel to it. This does use the accelerometer, so I might be a little shaky right now. Press right to accelerate, and press left. If you press right, you accelerate. Use your turbo. You actually accelerate automatically, but turbo helps you out. And press right, as you can see that little purple waves were to bring me back down to earth. Collect these coins. They will help you out. Upgrades, all that. As you can see, I have a little shield icon there. I just pressed activate, and it's sort of like Mario Karts, but a lot better. I'm not doing so well right now because of not using the accelerometer. Still a really good game. You can play with, there's little bonus goals for coins. Coins you can upgrade your car in the garage. Lots of good stuff here. It is multiplayer, so you can play with local Bluetooth or local Wi-Fi. Let you hear the soundtrack for this one. Nice little sci-fi. Again, that was Lunar Racer. Coming up at number 7, we have Smash Cops. A lot of people already know about this one. It's new on the App Store. Let me hear the soundtrack for this one, then I'll explain some more specifications. Nice little tips right here. Alright, so these are touch controls. You touch from the back, and like you're basically command from the back. So if I push my finger to the left, it'll go to the right. Sounds complicated? Not really. That's actually one of the best aspects of this game, is that controls are different. It's just like your basic simulator, except you're in third person. So basically, what your goal is to catch up with this guy, the getaway car, and then once you're up to the side or to in front of him, you press anywhere else on the screen and you would ram him. Let me catch up to him and show that. Again, it is a simulator, but because of the new controls, it's a lot different than all your other games. See? Smashed him there. Basically, depending on how good you do, you get stars, and more stars unlock all of these levels. There's so many levels right here, and more coming soon. Garage has all these cars you can get. You can also get Super Cop, which is some kind of really cool upgrade. Again, this is Smash Cops, $2.99, iPhone compatible, as well as iPod. Coming up at number 6, we have Cordy Sky Free. This is a platformer, but it is also a 3D platformer, which makes it really good. The graphics are really great on this one, really uses the Retina display quite nicely. It's free on the App Store, iPhone compatible. It implements a lot of the features of a lot of different games. Just Doodle Jump for the platforming, Mega Jump for all of these nice little jumpy thingies. There's also Jetpack Joyride implements because there's like a save coin. Just click on it, saves you. There's also lottery tokens at the end that you can use to get all kinds of upgrades and whatnot. Really nice graphics. Really takes a long fall to die. Have a save bubble. 3 different types of controls: accelerometer, slider, or touchpad like I'm using right now. Go to the prizes. Here you have all kinds of power-ups. Also like Temple Run, because you can upgrade your upgrades. Really nice feature to have. You can get gears for in-app purchases or liking on Facebook, but you really don't need to because it just takes away from the fun of the game. Lots of costumes, colors, lots of different choices. Nice, fun game, good graphics, best platformer out there. Coming up at number 5 is Flow Free. This is a puzzler. It's 2D. Basically, I'll show you the easiest ones. Basically, you try to connect the dots, but you have to make sure they can't cross. So if I do like this and like this, my blue can't cross the dots at all. But if it does cross that one, it erases the black, the green and red. And so you try to connect all of them, and if you do so, you finish the level. There we go. These are just the 5x5s, so these are really easy. Sometimes you have to take the longest path, even though it seems like that. Again, you can restart, go to the next levels, quick little switch like that. As I get to the next ones, I'll let you hear the soundtrack. Come to think of it, there is no soundtrack, but this is the regular version. As they get harder in 9x9. Oh, there's the soundtrack. See, but it does get harder because you have to find out which is the best way. Oh, let me try like this. Now see, I connected all the dots, but it said almost there because I didn't fill up the entire board. For every single time, you can fill up the entire board. You can keep playing and try it again, or you can skip the level. Or you can just leave it unfinished, go to the next one. You can actually skip every level. There's the regular pack, and then there's the Jumbo iPad app. There's so many levels, so many good difficulties. Nice little puzzler. That was Flow Free. It is free on the App Store. Coming up at number 4, this is Top Gear Stunt School. It is a simulator sponsored by BBC. It's much better than the regular ones because there's no automatic accelerometer or whatnot. It is an actual stunt school. It's not a platformer. It really focuses on your controls of the car. You have your brake, your gas, whatnot. A lot of different features up here. Yeah. So let me just do a quick little simulation and I'll let you hear the soundtrack. Nice little soundtrack. See, I didn't finish it, but it tells me my rewards, my XP. I continue. I can go to the garage. Very, very large amount of upgrades for your car and for actually everything. Really nice simulator. That was Top Gear Stunt School Revolution. This one is for you. There's Top Gear Stunt School HD. That one is having problems right now. A lot of reviews said it's crashing, so don't buy that one yet. Let the producers fix the bugs, and then you can download it. Third is Angry Birds Space HD. Everybody knows Angry Birds. A lot of you are interested in whether you should buy it or not. $2.99, you know, it's a big purchase. I'm just going to show you right now. It's nothing different from the regular Angry Birds in terms of play, but the new physics, such as you saw zero gravity outside and then this blue gravity-enabled space, really changes the way the game is played. Because every single bird turns super, it has a new power. This basically changes the entire game, and it basically turns Angry Birds to how it was when it just came out, the original Angry Birds. And if you can remember how popular that was, this is the same thing. A lot of reviews said there's not much levels. This is, I don't know, you tell me. Is this not a lot of levels? Bonus levels, really nice new game. Number 2 is Car Stunts. I'm running out of time here. This is a nice little 3D platformer. You can play platform. It's a 3D. It's actually a 3D simulator. More like that. So let me just play it out for you real quick. Soundtrack. Like I said, it uses accelerometer, so you can't really use it right now while I'm filming. Lots and lots and lots of levels. This one is $1.99 on the App Store. It is iPhone compatible. Okay, and now for the best iPad game, in my opinion, it's Osmos. The HD version for the iPad is beautifully HD, but the iPhone version, it requires a separate purchase. Also $2.99. Nice little soundtrack. Let me hear that. Great app. The Odyssey version, you see there's 9 of it, so this is like part 9 out of level 10. Lots of levels. See, there's solar system here. There's not just like you. There's gonna be so many more different specifications in the arcade. Check it out. It's a puzzler. It's a retina puzzler. I'm telling you, the graphics here are simply outstanding. Again, this is Osmos HD. You can even download the soundtrack that you hear on iTunes. Lots of great features. Best $2.99 you'll ever spend. Also, guys, be sure to check out a feature on the App Store. It's called Genius, right here next to the Featured and Top Charts tab. You have to input your Apple ID password just because of privacy information. And basically what it does is it looks at the apps that you already have installed, and then it recommends apps for you based on the categories that they're similar in. So, for example, if I'm interested in Star Walk, Night Sky might be a good app for me. And it has only not too much, a couple, but usually they're really good. Nice, good recommendations on the apps that you already have. So be sure to check that out.